right, friends, so go ahead and simply lay down on your backs, and we will begin this practice with a gentle stretches and intention set up. So go ahead and take your arms all the way behind your head. Take a deep breath in, lengthening that body from the toes to the fingertips all the way through. Give yourself a beautiful smile, because everything is much better with a smile. When we happy body gets into the healing mode, in vitality mode, in healthy mode, and we radiate that energy, we help to heal others as well. Take a deep breath in and expand your belly. Feel the energy flowing through your body, inside out. You are living human being. Body is not just a bag of bones and tissues. It's very intelligent, very smart. Let's slowly open up our eyes and draw your one leg, knee, your quadricep towards the chest or belly. Just give it a good hug, like you haven't seen your leg for a long time. A good quality hug. Go ahead and extend this right leg if you follow with me, and gently come on up. After yesterday abs and legs challenge, I barely could get up today morning, quite frankly. My legs were so sore, on fire. All right, go ahead and bring the shoulders back on the floor, press right on top on that foot, and send that knee closer down towards the floor. Let's slowly carry over this foot all the way across the body. Across the body, and if you can reach the floor with your right foot, that's beautiful, but if not, just do what you can and extend your right arm all the way overhead. Give yourself a lateral stretch on the floor. Feels good, feels safe. That's exactly how entire practice is going to flow. No stress, no anxiety, no comparison, no judgment, just a lot of joy, a lot of fun, a lot of love. This is a part of our life. Go ahead and draw your left foot next to the glute. And simply bring your hips off the ground for the first gentle bridge. If the single-legged bridge is a little bit too much for you, just put your both feet on the floor, that's all it is. Make sure that you don't block your neck, your airflow with your chin. Beginner, stay where you are, or rest. Intermediate and advanced, go ahead and lift that right leg up. Keep your bridges. We're getting stronger. Keep your bridges. We're getting stronger. Let's slowly release the hips back on the floor. Go ahead and bend your both knees. Draw them towards the chest. Good hug. And then slowly extend your right leg on the floor. We're holding our left. Give that left leg now a good hug. Like you're really happy to see it. And then extend the leg and start your way of lifting your shoulders off the ground, of course, if that's available. Come on back down. And go ahead and press right on top on that foot. Knee down towards the floor or not very close to the floor, whichever you get. I want you to be happy with your body. It doesn't mean to settle for less. We still want to strive and expand and grow and change, but we want to be happy with where we are. Go ahead and take this ankle left across, or at least next to your right leg, and reach your left arm along the way. Give your body another good stretch. Lengthening, breathing. And then when you're ready, go ahead and draw your right foot next to the body for the bridge, single-legged bridge, exactly the same that we did on the other side. Hips up. Try not to block the airflow, your breath. Keep on breathing. Continue to draw your left knee down towards the floor and opening the pelvic floor. Solid on your right foot. And if you're ready, go ahead. Long, strong extension. A lot of full body work here, a lot of balance, core work. Keep the good quality bridges. Breathe, guys, don't quit. And go ahead slowly. Release your hips on the floor and bring your knees towards the chest. Another good stretch. And then extend those legs. We're not going for halasana. Just bring the quadricep, the front part of your legs, closer to your belly. Imagine that you're doing seated forward fold. That would be the best explanation for this asana. Both feet on the ground, mat width apart. Mat width apart, or even slightly wider if you wish. Bring the hips up, express into the quality open bridge. Chest open, spread the rib cage like a feathers. Plant your both feet on the floor nicely. Come on up on the tippy toes and bind your hands if that's available. Lift the hips even higher when you bind your hands underneath. If you bind your hands underneath. Breathe and flow, guys. Don't give up. Stay with me for a couple more extra breaths. Feel your body acquiring the strength, building awareness, and slowly release the heels, butt, and keep your bridge. Arms next to the body on the sides, and go ahead and fold your knee one at a time. Just a couple of times from each side. Couple times on the right, couple times on the left. And all the way back down on the floor. Go ahead and give your legs another hug. And prepare to rise up to the seated position. I will meet you guys in your boat or your boat with your knees bent up here. If you're very beginner, you can tap your toes on the floor, one leg at a time or both of them. So you can begin up here, you can always come back here as well. Breathe, guys. We're getting so much stronger. Some of you might remember a few years ago, the boat was a challenge. These days, I look at you, I don't even notice that you're holding the boat because you look like you're just resting in Savasana. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Lower those legs. I need you to pay attention to your core because all the boat is your core. You need to bring awareness to the center of your body, guys. To the center of your body. It's all done from the center. Breathing and awareness in the midsection. Couple more times. You know, I know, we all know that we can. Come on. Draw the knees toward the belly or chin. Rest if you need to tap them on the floor. That's up to you. Go ahead and extend the legs again. This time hold your ankles. You can bend your knees right away with me. Put your right leg on top. And you're still holding your left, right? You're still holding your left. Open it up. That's all you have to do. If you're rolling back, simply come back and try again. Because this is a practice. We came here not to be perfect right away, even though it's great if you can do everything. But we came here to practice and improve. Go ahead and return back. Left. Hold your right. Shoulders down, chest up and lifted. Beautiful smile. You breathing. You're not stressing out. You trying over and over again. If you fail in your asana a little bit, that's okay. Come back to the center. Go ahead and continue to hold your ankles. If you need rest, you know what to do. All the way. Now we're going to transfer that strong body eventually to the standing flows when it requires a little bit more balance. Shoulders down, chest up, guys. Shoulders down, chest up. Bend your knees if you have to. Go ahead and bring your both ankles together. Rest, hold your boat, or upright seated Western stretch. Here you need to activate your arms a lot. Activate the core and turn on your balance button all the way. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Go ahead and put your both feet on the floor. We did it together. Hands on the ground. Send your wrist underneath the shoulders, approximately, and hips up. Now sway with me a little bit. Rock front and back. Ankles and wrist. If this rocking movement is too much, then just don't do it. Couple more, couple more. Stop right in the center. Reactivate your glutes. Lift your heels. Breathe, team. Not yet. Not yet. And slowly release your hips on the floor. Extend your legs with me. And take your arms behind. What we're gonna do, we're gonna sit here. Just a few breaths. Opening the shoulders. You have an option to slide your arms a little bit farther back. Make sure you feel the boundaries. Don't go too far. Shoulders very sensitive, especially if you have any type of shoulders injuries. I would be very careful with that. Once you found the place where it's relatively challenging but not hurtful, close your eyes and let the gravity do the work. Slowly return back. Go ahead and bend your knees. And we're gonna go for the few windshield movements here on the seated position. Just right and left. That's it. And then come back to the center. If you choose to practice reverse tabletop again instead upward plank, you can do that indeed. Come on up. Hips up. Upward plank is a very challenging asana and it's not for everyone, especially if you have shoulders injuries. That's probably the most biggest contradiction to this asana. Practice then your reverse tabletop. Breathe, guys. Come back to the center. Before we go to the seated forward fold, we're going to pull the glutes from underneath. That's going to free, as you know, the space more in the hip flexor, so you can fold forward more easily. All the way down. Even if you have a really exceptional flexibility, give yourself a few movements, like you're rising up. You're lengthening your spine. Flatten your kneecaps on the floor. And then continue to dive in. We're holding it for the few extra breathing cycles. I really don't want you to sit motionless there. Just follow your body sensations. Let's look halfway. Take your left over the right leg. It doesn't have to be your toes, your ankles, or even your calves. It can be anywhere on this right leg. Before you open up the arm, give it a good pivot twist in the lower back, hips, in the rib cage, team. Just following. The rib cage is just following, so it's a natural open through the shoulder in through your arm. We're not trying to twist and pivot our shoulders. Some of you need to pay a little bit more attention to that arm extended and lift it a little bit more. So it's a continuation, one arm of continuation of another arm. That's perfect. Much better. Go ahead and take your right across the left and fold forward. I know. Flexibility is a consistent work, and flexible body is much more comfortable to live in than unflexible body. Let's put it that way. Come on up. And first, before you open, right, just give it a rotation. It's a rotation through the hips and lower back. Pay an extra attention that your both sit bones on the ground. That's going to give you that excellent, healthy form and alignments. Take a look, if you can see yourself in the mirror, take a look at that arm. So fingertips on the top arm is a natural continuation of the fingertips on the bottom arm. Make sure you're not holding your breath and counting the seconds. I promise I will count it for you. Just keep on breathing. Go ahead and cover your right arm with the left. I want you simply to enjoy your time with yourself, your time with your physical body. The thoughts are floating around while we're holding the asanas, sometimes related to the practice, sometimes not very related. Just observe. Come on up. Reach arms all the way up. And send your right arm on the floor. Reach all the way, extend before you bind, and you don't even have to bind, but if you doing that, then we're gonna go ahead and lifting the chest up and open. We back to the center, all the way, reach arms all the way up, and all the way on the other side. Loving, nurturing thoughts of affirmation, crew. All the way, chest up and lift it open. Beautiful, come back to the center. All right, we're gonna go for Virasana, just spend there a little bit of the time so we can make a healthy transitions to the kneeling position. Little warning, I want you team to sit on your blocks. Do not sit on your feet. Please don't sit on your feet. If you're not sitting on the floor, that's fine. You need to prop yourself with the blocks, and we have enough of them here, 4 or 5, for you to use or start to bring your oven. Close your eyes. Awareness inside. Awareness inside. Let's look inside our bodies and just scan from the top of your head to your toes. I don't want you to have pain or tension. If there is a discomfort, you need to learn how to exhale through that, not just for this practice, just a daily life. And if discomfort doesn't go away, body trying to tell you something, to change, to tweak. And sometimes it's not just the physical body. Sometimes the mind can be so rigid, so hard, so inflexible, so stubborn, and that reflects in the body and of course in our daily lives. Look up. All the way forward. Do your transitions, team, your way. You don't have to do it my way. Up and down, little cat and cows. Flexible on your back. Again, flexibility, fluidity, softness. It's a properties of life. It's a properties of being alive. Rigid, harsh. It's a properties of just stagnation. Body meant to move, whether we like it or not. Look up and hold it. Don't hold your breath, so all the way dive into the child pose. Take a deep breath in, close your eyes and close through the top of your spine. My beginners, you don't have to necessarily go to the upward facing dog. When your wrist underneath the shoulders, that's pretty challenging. You can always do the opposite, to put your elbows on the ground, send your hands slightly forward towards the front of your mat, send it back to the child pose. Come on back up to the upward facing dog and express a little bit more. Some of you might want to lift your knees on the floor, off the ground. Watch for your shoulders. Make sure your shoulders feeling good, healthy, safe, open, comfortable to a certain degree. Slowly back to the tabletop. Round the spine. Relax your neck. Take your right arm up. Big opening and sweep that arm underneath. Hold your thread the needle in a simple position or continue to expand and extend if you wish. We have a tight group today here. All right, come back all the way. Let's go for the cat and cow first. Remember, if you fall gracefully with a smile. If you fall on your neighbor, that's a different story. You apologize sincerely, right? All the way up, guys, and then go ahead and reach your other arm. Big opening first, and then go ahead and dive. Spend some time on that asana before opening. You don't have to hurry up. The big part of this practice is understanding of our own body. What we need to improve, what we need to change. Relation and the connection, mind and body are powerful. Keep on breathing, guys. Come on back. Come on back. I love when you laugh. All the way, guys, up and down. Much better than the ringtones from Instagram, right? All the way. Come on up and downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right and left leg bent. Stretch Achilles and hamstrings, which are actually very sore. And again, I will continue to hypnotize you for tomorrow class. I have such an excellent, awesome, fat burning HIIT workout ready for you. Don't you feel like you want to make it? Go ahead and take your right foot upside down, just like this. We're going to stretch it and shift the body weight toward the quad. Keep your left leg extended all the way. Switch. Other side. Shoulder blades apart, body weight away from your upper body. All right, knees on the floor or knees off the ground with me. We continue to work on our ankles. It's not your toes, right, crew? It's not your toes. Do the one knee at the time. Keep another knee on the floor. It's a very sensitive one. Not for everyone, but there is always an option. Just one knee at a time, and you're gonna be fine. But we must do something We must do something. Couple more. All right, let me see you practicing. Don't skip. Come on, back up. All the way back up, back up, back up. Right leg up. Open up, look underneath the right. Big breaths, bend your knee. Relax the head and neck. Neck like a rope. Like a rope. Go ahead and drive your right knee towards the left elbow. Strength and conditioning here. Come on, back up. Extend the leg this time. And again, towards the left. Beautiful. One more time. Towards the left. Come on up. Chaturanga Dandasana of your choice. My beginners, feel free to lay down or use your tabletop. Knees on the floor if you have to. You guys amazingly strong. Come on up. Downward facing dog. You can. You can. I promise you, you can. Relax your head and neck. Left leg up. Look underneath first, then bend and open. Freedom in the body. Flexible body, healthy body. And again, it's a freedom in the body when you're flexible. Go ahead and drive it. Take it back up, extend that leg. Strength in the body is the freedom of the body. Flexibility of the body is the freedom. You want to enjoy your life, we gotta take care of the physical body. Anything you can do to keep it healthy and vital. And Chaturanga, team. Hold it, hold it, hold it, crew. Come on up now. Come on back. Relax and restore, relax and restore. All right, we're ready for lunges. We're ready for the quality, healthy low lunge. Okay, your warm-up is complete. Your party starts right now. Let's reach all the way up. Who is in, right? Let's go ahead and take the left arm next to the right foot on the same level and open up. Just open up. Just a gentle, soft rotation. Go ahead and switch the direction and open up towards the left. Just like this. Beautiful. Go ahead and take the arm behind. Inner thigh maybe first. Maybe you're gonna hold it that way. If you feel that it does not affect your back too much, it's still comfortable, go ahead and bind. Nice work, team. Go ahead and pivot your left foot a little bit. Continue to open. Maybe just a tiny little bit, just an inch or two, maybe all the way to the 90-degree angle. Try not to look down. Look up and open. Undo the bind. Return to the center. Shift the body weight. We're gonna do some quick balance here. Left hip, left knee. You might need to push your front foot a little bit. Focus on the front knee, soft and extended. That's all I can say. How deep you're gonna go, it's not important now. Watch what's happening with your extended leg. Watch what's happening with your hips and back in general. And observe where the tension is. If there is in the hamstring and Achilles, send your exhalation there rather than bending the knee. Awareness, awareness, and awareness. Take your left hand on the floor or the block, right? Floor or block. You've got this. Breathe, 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 breathe. Not yet. Now try to relax in the asana. Like you're floating above your mat. Don't hold the breath. Come back to the center. Try to keep your left hip above your left knee. A little bit more balance here. Open it up. Gorgeous. Stay with me. Stay with me. Go ahead and come back to the center. And we're gonna go for equestrian. All you have to do is to lean down a little bit deeper than your regular low lunge. You can see my knee is behind my ankle. For some of us, we would need to lean forward and put the fist on the floor or on the blocks. And I would definitely say do that, because if you're standing up here and all you're doing, you're contracting your hips to keep yourself from going deeper down because it hurts, this is not right. You have to put the hands. If you're holding your body here, you need to be able to let go into the gravity and not to count the seconds and clenching the teeth. Breathe, guys, breathe. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Back to the center. Knees on the floor. On the floor. One more little ankle stretch. Toe stretch. We're going to do the other side. We have some new people. Do the one knee lift at a time. One on the floor, one in the air. One on the floor, one in the air. Eventually, as your ankles getting stronger, you're going to be able to sit more effortlessly. Breathe, guys, breathe, breathe, breathe. Come on back. Come on back. Toes. Seemingly very easy stretch. Try to sit right into the heels and let entire body weight to stretch those feet. Just a few breaths, and then we're going to go back to the practice of those lunges. Come back. All the way. Taking your beautiful left leg up as high as you can. Come on up slightly on tippy toes. That will simply help you to step wider and glide. Lower that knee on the floor. Find your lunges first. Reconnect with your body. If your mind is in the post office or grocery store, invite it back here on your mat in your body. Life is busy indeed. All the way, guys. Take your right hand on the floor. Open it. Just open it. Continue to a little rotation and then switch the direction. Just up here. Shoulder, elbow, knee, prop, open. Breathe. Go ahead and put the arm behind the back, maybe into inner thigh or bind fully for some of us. Once you bind, try to lift the chest, look up, look up. Let your hips to become softer as well. Go ahead and take this right foot slightly on the ankle, just a little bit. Readjust the upper body. No comparison with your neighbors or with your past self. Come on back, all the way. No judgments, guys. We're gonna make a transition back. You might need to push your heels slightly forward, hip and knee, hip and knee. Doesn't have to be ideal, right? The best what your body can do is awareness to the form. We're not competing with ourselves or with others. Breathe, guys. Hopefully your goals are similar to mine. To be healthy, flexible, feel good, have an abundance of energy so we can serve others, live longer life, most importantly without assistance, so we can take care of ourselves. That's my goal. Breathe. All right. Take your right hand on the floor or on the block, of course. Once you're in a form, bring in extra attention how you feel. Your body is shaking. Is it free of the tension? Are you wrinkling your forehead or not? Let's switch the direction. And let's return back slowly, slowly, slowly. And coming back equestrian. Hands on the floor if needed. Right, it's always there for you. Nice job. Just where you feel comfortable. Not beyond the work. You want to feel like you're working, but not, of course, into the painful and uncomfortable mode. See if you can close your eyes. Very nice work. Come back. We're gonna take this ankle back. Come on up. Take your right leg up. Step to the center of your mat. To the center of your mat, to the center of your mat. Forward fold, everyone. See what your forward fold looking like today. You can bend your knees if you need. You can fold with me. Did you guys do your homework? Was it Monday or Friday? Monday or Friday we did, I think. Monday. Okay, some of you haven't been here Monday. Reach arms up. But we're still gonna go for practice and we will progress in that asana. So eventually we can go for origami pose. Arms up, little back bend. Just the name is scary, right? Forward fold, origami. What does it look like? Look halfway, lift your right leg. Just little balance here. Go ahead and place your ankle at the back of your kneecap. Let me see you practicing. Hold your with other hand. Try to extend your left knee. Okay, fold forward. Now if you're holding it really nicely, you can remember from Monday, hopefully you spent some time on practicing it. We're gonna put an elbow on it instead. But your ankle still behind your knee. I did my homework. I did. I'm not saying I did it every day, but I did it. I was practicing. Forward fold, guys. Forward fold. See how you're feeling. Take your hand, your right hand closer to your left foot and continue to fold forward. Let me see you. Good job, guys. Undo it, Ardha Chandrasana. Okay, the homework is still present here. You have entire week to practice. Remember, I'm not going to be here for next week. Make sure you don't abandon your workouts. Go ahead and buy it if you can. Let's do a touchless transition, crew. Or at least we strive for that. Come on up for your dancer. All you have to do for your dancer is to hold your ankle and try to find the balance. Maybe balance up and down a little bit. We don't have to go crazy. Right? We carry on. Go ahead for your tree pose, my beginners. Right here. Or half lotus. We did a lot on the legs. On the hips opening today. So your half lotus should be pretty good. Should be pretty good right now. Hold it up. For those who has that good external hip rotation, that's what your half lotus is, right? It's not the twist on your ankle. Sit him if you can reach all the way to your opposite foot. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I want you to try because it's fun to try this stuff. Come on back, all the way to the center. We're gonna go for the chair. You can do the regular chair pose with both feet on the floor. We still stayed on that left leg. Try to stick with me. If you don't think too much, you will forget that you're still on the same leg. Focus on progress, focus on flow. Go ahead and drive that elbow. Okay. The best, the strongest human beings on earth, we keep moving. Grab this foot. I give you a little warning if you need to sit back first and then find your pistol squat. Front row, come on. That's good, that's good, that's very good, that's very, very good. Your options, hand, the easiest option is going to be opposite arm and opposite leg. Good job, Shem, good job, Mike, good job, Ron. Keep on breathing, guys. Sit right there, stick with the squatted position. You don't have to come up, however, I would love you to give it a try, okay? You guys absolutely the best. Shake your legs. Shake it out, smile to yourself. Say, I'm strong. You can even do this, right? Because we are. All the changes begin within. That's all it is. You will become who you think you are. Look, halfway through. Inhalation, exhalation, step, walk, or hop. And the same regarding other people. People become who we think they can become. Give yourself benefit of the doubts. Give everyone else. Be stronger inside. Inside out, that's where it starts. Close your eyes. Find your strong downward facing dog. Go to your child pose if you have to. Reconnect with yourself, and downward facing dog is too harsh to relax. All right, left leg up. Are you ready? Step forward, right up here. Okay, origami pose preparation. Actually, right foot on the floor, left. Right foot on the floor, left. We're gonna go ahead and put your left ankle exactly behind your kneecap. So it's not your knee, it's your ankle, like this. So there is a little triangle loop there. If that feels good, continue to fold forward. You're gonna find one side is much better than another, obviously, flexibility-wise. If you feel pretty decently balanced, go ahead and sneak that ankle underneath your elbow. But we're still holding ankle behind the kneecap somehow. How are you doing? Are you smiling? Are you giggling? Are you falling asleep in your preparation for origami pose? Couple more breaths, guys, couple more breaths. Come on back up, Ardha Chandrasana. We gotta be open to the change. Life is moving forward. It's not standing in one place. Be flexible like a water, right? Water doesn't bump into the stuff, it goes around. Keep on breathing. Very graceful. Come on up, crew. Little dancer. You don't have to go crazy about it. Just try to stay balanced. Forward and back. Use the wall if you need. Some days are better than others as well. Give it a couple more. Come on up. Tree pose, my beginners. Or that half lotus, remember? The half lotus. Slow down your mind. External hip rotation from the hip. That's why we did so many little preparations. Go ahead and send your hand behind. Take your time, take your time, take your time. You guys awesome. Come back. All right, here. Do the regular chair on the floor with both feet grounded. Go for the little twist if you're ready. Come on up slowly. All right, strong nation. We need people who has an internal commitment, right? Come on. You need to squat first. You can squat first with both feet. A little bit harder for me on this side because it's my left leg versus yours, but I was working on it to make it stronger. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Shake it out. Oof. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Are you smiling? Hopefully you are not sleepy and like, oh, Friday again, like in that song. Look halfway through, step walk or hop. Chaturanga hold team. Hold it, crew with me, hold it. Come on up. Hold your upward facing dog. Shoulders down, chest up. We're gonna go for the little half frogger Bakasana on the prone position. Elbow, shoulder. Take your right, kick it out. We haven't practiced this one for long. Try to keep your belly flat. All I mean, because it's easy to put that ankle on the floor. Look, if you do this, But that's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep the belly on the ground and open it up through the hip, knee, and ankle. Make sure your belly is flat. Use the strength of the upper body, not just the wrist or just the shoulder. That's gonna be challenging if you do it just for the wrist or shoulder. Use a part of your back. Like a lever, give it a little bit more. Go ahead and draw this knee outside. You can keep it like this, or you can slowly proceed with me a little bit farther. That's it. Thank you, Sherry. Someone tells me good job. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like it's the first time forever. Okay. Oh my goodness. Just keep holding it for the extra few breaths. Let's slowly take it back. And we're gonna go for the other side. Kick that other leg up. Use the strength of your spine. Don't rock your body on one side. In order to do it, just continue to flatten your belly. And pelvic floor on your mat. That's good. Keep on breathing. Send exhalation right into that hip. Again, we did so much for our legs today. Go ahead and let it go. You can send your knee just outside. And before you extend the leg, just kind of readjust yourself. Flatten your belly on the floor. And then if you wish to go a little bit farther, go ahead. We're gonna give it a little bit of the time. A little bit of the time. Slowly let it go. One gentle double-legged one. Put your forehead on the floor. Open up a little bit extra. And we're gonna transfer to the seated. A wide angle on the floor. Come on up, guys. Come on up. So find the place where you can extend your legs on the angle. It's probably mat links waist apart, so we all can fit nicely in this room. Pull your glutes out. Again, it doesn't have to be super wide. You can also stay right up here, or you can come a little bit lower. For some of us, we will actually lay down with the stomach on the floor. Pull your glutes out. It's going to help you to open a little bit more. Even like your inner thigh, I would say. If you're sitting and your knees still bent, we don't have to go down. We're just working on opening in the back and the hips and the knees. Just sitting where we can, right? Good. No comparison, no judgment. A lot of you improved so much through these years. Keep on breathing, guys. Come on up slowly and lean towards the one side. It can be reached like this. Some of you are so flexible, so you guys going to lay your arm down and open it up. Bottom arm on the floor and top arm on top. Maybe it's still somewhere up here. Michael, amazing. Amazing. Great use of the straps, guys. Come back, other side. Just a reach, just a reach, just a reach, or a little bit deeper. Come on back, guys. All right, I can't let you go without plow pose and halasana, some child, baby, happy baby pose. We also practicing wheel today, or bridge again. Aren't you glad we got over with both already? Come on down. We're gonna do the bridge and wheel first so we can compensate it with a plow pose. So I will begin with everyone into the bridge, right up here. You can do this. Remember how we bind the hands. You can stay and hold there. For those who is going for wheel, make sure your hands behind the shoulders. Not a good asana with the shoulders injuries. My intermediate and advanced, step team closer with your feet. Come on back down slowly. All the way, halasana of your choice, team. That can be legs up towards the ceiling, bend your knees, or all the way back. Now, happy baby pose. Happy baby pose. Knees down towards the floor. Press right on top. Go ahead and put your both feet to your bound angle. Prop your spine nicely. Make sure you're comfortable with this leg position. If not, you can extend your legs anytime you like it. Make sure that your lower back is feeling relaxed, even though there is a little bit of gap between floor and your lower back. Make sure it feels good. Hands on the belly or any other place. I like to keep it on my belly to feel that my body is alive and breathing. Again, we can live without food for quite a while, without water for a little bit, but we can't live without breath. Breath is essential, and it's responsible for a lot of stuff which we don't even think about. A good blood circulation, which keeps our muscles recovering faster. For the good brain activity, more blood to the brain. Improve our digestion system. Take a deep breath in and try to make your exhalation very, very slow. It's almost harder to do exhalation slower than your inhalation, but it calms down the body right away. Bless you. Inhalation for 4 or 5 counts. Expand your belly, feel the warmth inside. And exhalation for the same amount of counts. Try to make it slow. Look inside your heart. Now when you come, and all together let's set an intention to keep our health, our physical health, mental health, emotional health, spiritual health as our priority. It's all interconnected. The value of health is immeasurable, no matter how you look at it. You want to move and enjoy your life, you need a healthy physical body. You want to continue to grow, you need a healthy mind. You need to contribute to other people's lives. You need a healthy physical body, mind, spirit. Let's slowly come up to the sitting position and bring our feet up front of the body, hands up front as a universal gratitude. Namaste, please. Look inside your heart. Smile with your heart and flow through the rest of this week with unshakable love and peace inside, no matter what's going on around us. Beautiful practice, team. Namaste. Very good job, everybody. Very good job for you guys too.